Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning in to the live stream. Just remember, before tuning in, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research before tuning in. We will be going over today what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for, and yes, we will be going over what happened. All right, so yeah, today was a fight, guys. Today was definitely a fight here. We'll go over pretty much everything too, so just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up all these other chats. I personally I think we might end up shopping, so I kind of want to find some end-of-day swings as of right now at least. Alright, so 1 second here. Alright, cool. Alright, I gotta send like 2 or 3 notifications. So yeah, we're gonna do like a quick live since it's FOMC. We got a lot of things going on, so let's see here. We had a nice little push this downside. Yo, Trending Products, what's up, bro? What's wrong, man? Yo, Guardian, thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the likes, guys and gals. Made my first 100% trade with INC. Yo, Liz, keep up the great work. Man, yeah, Lon and Glock had a beautiful move on that. Let's go over the cues first. As of this second here, so we had this clear gap up, no consolidation, and yeah, we ended up targeting to the downside. I get, yes, it looks very pretty, but it wasn't as pretty as it looks. Pretty much held out some lottos and just let them ride, and we ended up having a slow little grind down, and that first target did end up officially hitting. So still pretty hype about that. Last target will be that 631, so that's what I like, which looks good. I could care less if it goes or not. But yeah, that's what I can see if we want to get that nice push down. So that's on the cues. A couple members was in it with me. I gotta pull up the chat, so hold on, give me 1 second. We'll go over IWM too. But yeah, nice little play on that. You can see we ended up posting this one as well, and then we took it inside the chat. Told them I was just in some lottos, and yeah, we ended up finally getting that push. So right now we're just at this imbalance, so I could care less what happens. If it does want to go, it does. If it doesn't, that is perfectly fine. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that's on the cues. On IWM here, so there was this play to this downside. I know a lot of people were in lottos, and it ended up going up doing nice. And then we saw a nice little box here. So it was a 30-minute. And there's a little gap here. So it was pretty much basically this top wall here that we needed to break above, but we ended up going back inside this box. And yeah, there was this downside here. And yeah, we hit that first little TP on that 264. And then we ended up going back to the bottom of this box, which was at 263. Yo, Timo, what's up? What'd you end up taking? Let me know. Did you take a entry outside that 266? But yeah, I just pretty much seen that we ended up rejecting there, and then if we wanted to drop, there was some empty space there. A few members ended up hitting that. I know today was a very chop day. You can see Thanksgiving quick as the word, boom. And then you could see about those QQQs, what ended up happening there. So yeah, not a bad little day. Okay, yeah, honestly, I still like it. I mean, we didn't, necessarily get a close outside this wall here. But hopefully we can, stay up, or at least get back up there, and then one day, hopefully by tomorrow, since tomorrow's Thursday, got still that empty space, which looks good. That's what I can see there. Yo, that's what thanks for Harmies. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got you with GM, no worries. All right, so yeah, those are the plays that I can see. I could care less if it hits the upside or downside, but we'll keep some alerts and see if we can hit that little target there. All right. So you got, let's see what's up with GM. And yes, we're gonna look up for some swings here. Just to mainly go over today. So yeah, we had to stay patient, honestly. GM. Dude, yeah, let me see. Let me take a look. Okay, so see that little dinosaur there. What is Milo's username so I can DM him? I think it's well, on Discord it's hold on one second here. One second, my bad. It's Put Brothers Trading Assistant. That's his username, and it's all lowercase, no spaces. Put Brothers Trading Assistant. Honestly, if you want to join the free Discord and then you can see what happened there, you can take a look as well. All right, cool. 1 second here. I gotta take. He should pop in this live really soon though. He said it's not letting me join the free Discord. It says I already have a membership. That's my problem. Okay, actually just go ahead and DM this TikTok account. So I'll go ahead and get it over to Milo after this live stream. I got you. What is my opinion on meta earnings? Hold on, let's see. GM. My bad. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything stopping us to the upside. If I wasn't, I'm not sure about anyone else, but I probably would just hold some runners and then maybe trim up a bit. That's just me. So yeah, the upside still looks good. To the downside, we could definitely take a look here, maybe on a lower time frame. Let's see. All right, so looks like there's some empty space here, and then yes, we got a nice little box here, which looks good. So top, bottom wall, a little bit of empty space under that 82.48 down to this 79.08. So pretty much same exact little play. Want to see if we can get that little move to this downside. So that's what I like, which looks good. So that's on GM there. All right, yeah, let's keep on going. So Q's pretty much at this bounce spot. You guys want to see IWM again? Tesla. All right, we're gonna go over Tesla first, and then we'll do IWM. All right, so hold on, Tesla. I'll be honest, I was ready for this. There's still a move to this downside too. So under this 430, actually doesn't look too bad. It looks like we're getting close to it. So under that 430, yeah, we got a little move down to this 422. So there's this gap here. I was thinking, well, we got earnings on this or whatever. I might end up just playing this tomorrow or after earnings. Just to see how things play out. We had a beautiful push here. I thought we were going to get above, but I didn't end up taking a position on it. We didn't even get above our floor yet, so still lots of empty space. Same thing, clear gap down. Want to take this to the upside. We're just in the box. I don't really want to take anything on that. See clear move up. We break under that 430. Could see down to that 422. So yeah, we'll see how things play out with that, which looks good. All right, so yeah, IWM. This was pretty much a move here. All right, so yeah, so this was this little move here. did have a so yeah, I'll be honest, I wanted this full upside here, but I only follow the charts, and you can see I posted, I posted both sides here. So hold on. So I posted both sides. So the entry for calls, we needed to break above that 266. As you can see, I posted inside the VIP chat. But then after that, I'm like, all right, look guys, we got some IW inputs on that at 265 range. You can see where we pretty much were on that. And then yeah, we were in the live voice chat when that happened. I know a few members end up hitting that with us. Thanks again, Input Brothers. Quick as the word. See what he did on that little play there. So, and yeah, you pretty much see that story. We hit that first TP, and then that final ended up hitting. So basically the bottom of the box, which was at 263. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I may be crazy. I know a lot of people were looking at me crazy with the QQQ play that we had. But I just held strong. Now under that 262 area, there's a nice move down to this 260. So I want to see that next little break. If that happens, looks good. We'll see how that plays out. So not too bad. Trump is yapping right now, guys. All right, cool. All right, I could care less about this. I'm just gonna take these out. I'm not even gonna care about that. He said he's always yapping. Bro, I'll be honest, I haven't watched any of those while trading goes on. I'm just I know it sounds wild, I just look at the charts, bro. I'm just like, if it shows me a move, I'll take it. But we'll see. Tesla actually looks good. Maybe we can go for a quick little scalp here if we want to, you know, get this little drop. We'll see though. All right, Tesla. Hold on. All right, I could have been the floor, but it wasn't though. All right, yeah, we're still in that box. We'll see if we get a nice break under there. All right, so we'll keep on going. SMCI, I ended up missing this entry, but I know a few members got in from Glocks and Rugs or Lawn Swing. We ended up, if we end up getting that 31.91 break, empty space, which is clearly above us there. So yeah, we ended up posting these same trades inside the Discord, both textile. Boom, you can see we try to keep it as simple as possible, even though, you know, we did expect a lot of chop today. But yeah, you can see a few members hitting on that Qs. See what happened on that IWM as well. So yeah, that was that. Beautiful play though. Yo, Dorian, what's up? GOW, yeah, I got you. No worries. But I think tomorrow, after all of this FOMC stuff is happening with all of these earnings, I feel like we're going to be back to like our regular schedule. So yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for. All right, GL. Ooh, dude, yeah, there's a move here. This actually doesn't look terrible. I think we established that on a higher time frame, that there's nothing stopping us here. But hold on, I'm keeping an eye on Tesla too, so we'll see if we can take something on the live stream. If not, we're just gonna find some swings. All right, so yeah, same thing here. We got a lot of empty space, which is under us. So actually, not a bad top and bottom all there. All right, so yeah, under this 106 area, I want to see down to this 95.19 if we can get a nice break and close under. So that's what I like. We try to keep it as simple as possible. Clear gap up, no consolidation. Boom, underneath this wall, we got a little bit of empty space. So not a little bad play if we want to get that little entry. He said some scalp stuff. They're defending the 106 like, dude, yeah, they're playing, yeah, this like they're playing Hall of Fame defense right now, bro. So for this one, at least for me, I would wait for a close just to see if we can get it. So same thing like the Qs this morning. So I didn't enter in right at first. Hold on, I gotta get this off my screen. But just like the Qs this morning, I didn't enter in right at first. We already had the nice close outside of our box, but we just kept retesting. So I kind of just waited, especially on a day like today. I knew that, well, we had FOMC, we got a lot of news, a lot of earnings. So I just wanted, things to play out. And then, yeah, I ended up getting in. Obviously, yes, it was going back and forth and wanting to push up. So I just held strong, and we ended up hitting that first TP. So kind of what I would see on GLW if we want to get that continuation. All right. So a lot of chop right now on that. Lots of chop on that. We'll keep on going. If anyone has any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. We will be going over everything. But yeah, I'll be honest. After our first TP hit, I'm like, all right, guys, I could care less. Make sure just to take, and we ended up taking that. So let me see, Lunar. Yo, I know what's up, bro. Lunar. All right, cool. You guys want to see BNAI? Dude, I think I seen something. I didn't take anything on it though. All right, so that's there, and then yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? I'm gonna leave Tesla up though. I want to see if we can get a new entry on here. Meta, yeah, I think we were supposed to do that first actually. So yeah, we'll knock that out. I still like this. I just want a clean close outside of our box. So we end up getting a nice like red candle, but hopefully we can get above and stay above that 673. At some point in time, I want this full move to happen. I feel like if it does happen, it's not going to happen. Or actually, it could happen in a day, but could see like a slow grind up, maybe a little dip back in the box, and like it's going to be like a slow grind. That's what I can see on Meta. But right now, it does look like sellers have control of this box, so I originally still like the upside. Downside though, if we end up dropping more, there is another box here though that I did end up seeing. So, and that will be at this 667.39 level. So if we drop down, we can see down to that 662. So there is a little pocket, at least for me. I'm not sure about what anyone else can see. So everyone make sure to do their own research. Not telling anyone to get in or out of trades. But yeah, that's what I can see. That's on Meta there. All right, cool. All right, hold on one second. Dude, I always forget to pull up the live stream. All right, cool. But yeah, today, not a bad day. Obviously had to just lower some risk, even though, the plays hit. Could have, easily, full portered or whatever. But on a day like today, I do like to, lower my risk and, but yeah, the targets can still hit. So that's all that matters. And you can see those same targets end up hitting there. And you can see where we pretty much were on this. When we had some lottos, it was playing around. We did not want to break, and then we finally got a little break into the downside, and we slowly made our way down to that target. So it was a nice little day. All right, so let's see here. Lunar. So we did Meta. We got to go over Lunar. GLW and BNAI. All right, cool. Yo, Wolf Speed, what's up? Lulu. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll take a look here as well. And yes, if anyone wants to join the Discord, honestly, join the free chat or watch my live streams. I'm live pretty much every day. We do have a code that will be ending around like Friday, Saturday, so you can see that inside of the chat, code 30. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Dang, man. All right, yeah, this is probably like my favorite setup I've seen just on this live stream. Yeah, this looks good. Wolf speed, yeah, that looks nice. All right, I'm pretty sure I tried this yesterday though. So Lulu, yeah, that looks fire. Oh, dude, yeah. So we got this clear gap. Oh, no consolidation here. This is something that I would love to take to the downside. And what I mean by that is if we can break under this 182. So want to clear this whole consolidation area in order for us to target into this downside, which looks good. So I would want a 24-hour close. Hopefully we get a nice strong close at this level. It looks good. So if we end up tolling here, I might just take like a lotto and just see what happens. But yeah, not a bad little play if we can get it. So Lulu, I gotta check the contracts. Let me actually check those. It actually doesn't look bad. So this is on Lulu here. Lulu's running better than, dude. I know, man. Honestly, if we can run even more, I should have been at that floor, but it's all good. What, 182 down to 167? That looks crazy. That's definitely on my list. I'm checking the contracts right now, seeing if they're any good or not. So Lulu, let me see. Let's see. All right, hold on. So Lulu 174s. Let me see 170s. I gotta look at these. All right, 172.5. Definitely not this week's. Probably not. Let me see. They're not. The cons aren't, terrible. Some some spreads are a little bit wider than I would want, but I'll check back at this end of day. Not bad. Want to see what the spreads will look like. Yo, DBZ, what's up, bro? Do you think Tesla and Microsoft earnings will be positive today? Let me see. Yeah, we'll pull up MSFT. I got you. We already got Tesla pulled up. What's MSFT? Okay, hold on. Let me go over Lunar really quickly. I think we're supposed to go over this and then BNAI, and then yeah, we'll knock that down. All right. So since that already happened, let's hold on. What is this? Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Lunar actually has a decent move. Hold on one second. All right, so yeah, we'll go over to Tesla and Microsoft after this. Lunar, actually, yeah, not a bad move. I do see, so pretty much every day in the Discord, same move, same plays. We try to keep it as simple as possible. This one looks very simple. We would just need that break and kind of close outside this box here, and then we got some empty space, which is currently above us. So I'll actually keep that on my radar too. Looks good. Great day on yo, what's up? Yeah, it was a great day. I can't even complain. I'm glad that hit. I'm glad the Qs ended up hitting too. So that one was a fight, but I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hold out some lottos, and yeah, that was a great. Hold on. What is this? Lunar? Okay, I'm writing this down too. I actually like it. U-N-R. Okay. I don't know, and I'll be honest. It probably, and I mean, sometimes I'm wrong, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes I might got to get stopped out, but this was the first, or actually, I think it was the second play I posted. But you can see what we wanted here, and I know, the chat was probably looking at me a little bit crazy just because we were chopping a bit, but I knew what I wanted, and I'm just so glad that, we got that little play, we got that little entry. So we both called those in the chat and also in the text alerts. So no, I was just in some lottos there. So a couple members hit that, a couple members end up hitting that IWM as well. So see, thanks again at Put Bros. Shout out to Glock and Lawn and Rug too, so the other mods as well. But yeah, you can see what happened on a few of those plays. Let me see. Lunar, yep, like those. Tesla. I might be crazy again, but obviously I'm not going to say we're going to hit this. I'm kind of liking the upside. Yes, I understand that if we do end up dropping, could see down to that 422. I kind of want to see up to this 445 though. I like it, like how we're holding here. And then yes, not saying Tesla will, but there is a nice big gap there. So that's what I can see. That's on Tesla. I do like the upside. Alright, cool. Yo, Kingdom, what's up, Mr. Put? How far do you think MU could run? Alright, yeah, we'll take a look there. I got you. Alright, let's see. So, hymns. Alright, cool. Bull. Did we do GLW? If I didn't, we can just go back over that. I got you. Microsoft, we're supposed to go over that. And then, what is this? MU. Alright, cool. We'll take a look. Let's see here. Alright, Tesla still stalling. Microsoft, okay. Let me see, let's see. I have an alert here for some reason, okay. Okay. Alright, I like the upside on this. I'm not saying this will hit. I was like, I have an alert here for some reason. So if we continue, I want to see that 493, and then I do want us to go into this empty space up to that 508. That's what I do like there, which looks good. So not a bad little move if we want to get that. Got a nice little pocket there, which looks good. Yo, Milo, what's up? Did I miss Lunar? I think so. Yes, you did. I actually wrote that down. We'll go over it again, though, so no worries, man. If we want to drop, though, under this 465 down to this, 452. So I personally like the upside, but here's that downside, too, if we want to drop. What does the daily look like? So, yeah, the 24-hour. Honestly, I still like the upside. So, above that 493. We'll still take a 24-hour candle close above that. Get above that 511, we could see up to that 524. So I like how we're moving. If we wanted to, this could definitely be a nice little box there. So that's what I can see on that. Yo, Bobby Nation, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, so I think if you missed Lunar, so yeah, I actually had this written down. I actually like this little setup. So got this Potter box here. Want to break outside that 2319. See, there's a pocket here up to that 3778. So looks good. Looks like it'll take some time. Right now, we're just itching to break. So that's what I like there. So I still like it. I have to check the contracts though, so don't mind me. All right, hold on. Bull, let me see here. I'm not sure what I got on this. Hold on. Okay. All right, so weekly on bull, we literally just hit that first TP pretty much perfectly. So if we end up getting that continuation, and I'll be honest, I'm not in this play. If I was, I would have hit it. Cool, whatever. Looks like we got another little pocket down to this $7 mark. So we want to drop. So that's what I can see on bull. Above us, let's see here. So above us, we got another box, which looks good. I personally, literally same box, same thing above this 880. Like see up to that 970. So that's what I like there, which looks really good. So clear gap down. We got the empty space, which is directly above us. All right, cool. Yeah, I will say a lot of these trades are, sideways. I feel like we're waiting for a lot of, these earnings plays to, end up happening. So, I feel like we'll be back at regular schedule really, really soon. So yeah, that's what I can see. BANI, okay. So it looks like we had a box here. And then I feel it looks like we broke above already, and then we ended up dropping back inside of the box, and now we can still get that close with like that 109. All right, so that's there. All right, cool. Yo, Mario, what's up? So yeah, QQ, that's that last target, that 631. I'll be honest, I could care less if it hits. This was a fight. Yeah, this was a great fight this morning, but we ended up getting that little push to this downside. So clear gap up, we broke under. Didn't enter in right at first, but you can see what happened there. So yeah, 631, 6.3. That'll be that final for me, but could care less if it wants to happen or not. All right, cool. No. At least for me, that 632, or actually the 633 was my first target. So the only reason why I had that, because we had a box, and then first target's always going to be the imbalance. So see, imbalance, boom. And then yeah, that was pretty much that little standpoint for me. And yeah, you can see the same exact play that we posted. 633, you can see this morning. You knew where we wanted, and then yeah, we got that little entry, got that little play. So not too bad, not too bad. All right, cool. But yeah, that was that. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I'll pretty much just be inside the chat now. I'm just waiting for FOMC to happen, and then I'm gonna figure out these end of day swings. Got a nice little list that I'm looking at. So yes, if you're already in there, I'll still be in there. Maybe work on one more. But yeah, we got FOMC, so got to be very, very careful. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. Scroll through and see what we did here today. We do have that crazy code that will be ending soon too as well. So code 30, you can see that all caps. If you don't want to join, no worries. I'll still be on live last hour before market closes. And yeah, so yeah, I'll either see you inside the Discord, guys, or at my next live stream. So yes, have a blessed one. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.